All right, so we got the entire sneaker world buzzing right now about this highly anticipated upcoming release. And as far as this drop right here, I would say this is probably the most talked about shoe release, say, since the last Travis Scott drop. But this one actually doesn't happen to be a collaboration, rather a classic Jordan Retro OG done the right way. So, of course, we're talking none other than the Jordan 1 High 85 Bred, which as far as this release right here yesterday, we got a huge update learning that not only will this shoe be extremely limited, but apparently the word is only 23 sneaker shops across the country will actually be carrying this release right here. So at one point, people were complaining about the $250 price tag. It seems like that conversation is now completely out the door. We're going to discuss why Jordan Brand had to make this release so limited, what the people are saying about this. Will this be a move that backfires on Jordan Brand? Stay tuned. You're watching John Alexander TV. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, these sneaker blogs do not play as far as this information goes. It looks like we already got a retail list for the upcoming Jordan 1 High Bred 85. Now, as far as for official word from Nike and Jordan Brand, they haven't actually said anything about the release. We actually don't know if these are going to be dropping online or not, but as far as the word of 23 shops across the country carrying these, of course, you already know it's got everybody buzzing. So we got a list here of some of the shop, which includes Bait, Soulfly, Wish ATL, Soul Play, Undefeated, of course, Trophy Room. You already know they had to make the list. Shoe Palace, Mama and Yeah, and more. Sneaker Politics on there, Lapstone and Hammer. So some familiar shops that we know. This release right here is going to be absolutely crazy. So comment down below, man. Smash the like button if you guys are excited about this drop. At one point, the streets were saying Jordan 1s were done, but it looks like that was just a myth. Well, I shouldn't even say the streets. The internet was saying the Jordan 1 is done, but it looks like this release is proving that wrong. Now, this image also popped up, which is absolutely crazy because as y'all see right here, it looks like one of them shops on the list has already gotten their shipment in. Or actually, as we take a little bit more look here at the details here, as y'all see in the back, this doesn't seem to be a retail location, but rather than a retail shop, as you guys can see from the massive wall of dunks in the back right here. So it looks like we may have a little backdoor activity going on right here for this highly anticipated release right here. So let's go ahead and see what these joints are looking like. Got the plain, basic, standard Jordan 1 box, no additional packaging or nothing like that. These joints are just as plain Jane as you can get. But I would say, who really cares about the packaging when it comes to a classic like this? I feel like jumping through all those hurdles and doing all that extra stuff is unnecessary. I feel like as far as this shoe, more of the detailing went into getting this sneaker right, as we did get the word that these are going to actually be as true to form as 85 as you can get right here. So I would say that's a great thing right there. Now, the last time we got the Breds was 2016. We've had a few different variations dropped throughout the years, but as far as this 85 version right here, this one may be the best one to date. So of course, everybody wants to get their hands on these with the $250 price tag and with the word that these are going to be extremely limited. You already know the scalpers, the resellers, they're coming out of retirement for these right here, and one can only imagine what kind of backdoor activity we're gonna see. I mean, look at this resale shop already. They already got themselves a little full size run, and apparently these are supposed to be limited. So who knows how many pairs are gonna be left to go around come release day. But looking back here at this list, I mean, which shops do you guys feel like may, do a little backdoor activity? I mean, looking right at it, it's in capital. The first one that comes to mind, Trophy Room. You guys already know they have a notoriously horrible reputation as far as backdoor activity, a sneaker shop ran by MJ's son himself. So Marcus Jordan, allegations will never stop. Sneakers community been buzzing about that for years now. And then of course that recent image surfaced, while that boy was on vacation, having a little extracurricular activity fun, if you guys know what I'm saying, but we're not gonna get into that right here on John Alexander TV. So moving forward, I'm sure a lot of backdoor activity will happen, but of course, anytime you got sneakers reselling like this, you already know what's gonna happen. So $250 retail price tag. What are your resale predictions for this shoe? Do you feel like they're gonna sell for double? Coming in at 500, maybe they'll go for triple the price. Who really knows? But I'm just saying right now, the early prices, if we take a look at good old StockX, which generally, when you compare StockX to GOAT, you're usually gonna find the lower prices for StockX. People are already up to no good with this shoe right here. Y'all are tripping, bruh. At one point, we were talking about boycotting the release because Jordan Brand raised the price up to $250. Some people were calling that resale prices, but it looks like we're taking things back to like 2018 as far as resale prices with this one, because based off StockX, the last sale that I'm seeing right here, I don't know if y'all see that right here, but somebody forked out $900 for this one right here. Now, I know y'all be working hard for your money. People be saying the economy is down right now. Inflation is crazy, but y'all are willing to pay $900 for a cheap ass pair of sneakers like this. How much you think Jordan Brand costs to make them right here? But y'all want to pay $900, and then it looks like they got asks right now for $750. One could only imagine. Bro, people are asking $1,000 plus for these already. 900 for my size 10 and a half. Yeah, I'm cool on that, because remember, at the end of the day, this is really all hype. This is inflation. The secondary market is really all an illusion. It's just really all what you guys are willing to pay for it. So if we look at other Jordan 1 Bred colorways which have dropped recently, I mean, how can we forget about these patent Breds right here? These were the ones that y'all were calling bricks when they dropped right here. I mean, patent Breds ain't bad, right? So these are technically, you could call these a reimagine. At one point, these were like extremely limited. Remember when they dropped back as a women's exclusive, but they re-released, I think last year. Y'all let them joints go down like crazy. Why would you pay $900 when you could get this version right here? But we know sneakerheads, we want the new joint, right? So you got these. We can't forget about these black toe reimagines, which this one's gonna be the consolation prize next month, right? For everybody that misses out on them Breds, is the black toe the consolation prize. I mean, the only thing that's really killing these is that little Air Jordan logo, which I would say isn't too off-putting. I would say it's actually kind of cool. So if you guys are going crazy for them Breds, but you're passing up on these reimagines because they have no resale value, that's why nobody understands sneakerheads. That's why everybody thinks the game is all messed up. That's why the OGs are mad at the new sneakerheads. The whole game is just messed up. But at the end of the day, it just is what it is. And we always like to call the sneaker community a community, but is it really? Or is every man just out for themselves? Because as far as this release right here, man, people are about to lose a lot of friends. I already see a lot of friendships being broken up. I already see a lot of undermining, a lot of backdooring, a lot of middleman activity going on for this release right here. So we haven't had a shoe buzzing like this probably for years. I mean, you got Travis Scott releases always bringing the hype, but as far as that classic hype for a classic OG Jordan retro, we haven't seen one like this in a while. I mean, Lost and Founds was buzzing like crazy, but shoot, Lost and Founds, I think them joints dropped, what, like 2 years ago or something like that, and they had a massive stock. So seems like Nike and Jordan Brand, they're tired of y'all playing on their names. They're tired of y'all calling these joints bricks right here. They had to do it. They had to do it. They had to get the buzz back going. Now, can y'all imagine if people are out here paying like 900 plus for these shoes right here? The rumors are these are only going to be dropping in 23 stores. And then for Jordan Brand to just flip the script on everybody and have a massive sneakers app drop, I feel like that would be hilarious. And that would just be like the best thing ever, because I feel like as far as sneakerheads, nobody likes these limited releases. Everybody wants every shoe to be easily accessible for the masses. But then what happens when them joints are sitting on shelves? Or what happens when there's still pairs available a minute after the sneaker releases online? You already know, bricks. People be hating, calling them trash and everything like that. So I guess we should probably eliminate all of this chatter, which seems to just be online. And in real life, you walk outside, people are still rocking retro J's. They're never gonna go away. They're classics. So comment down below again. Enough rambling from me. I could talk all day about this sneaker right here, and I'm sure there'll be a few more videos on this topic. So I'm gonna shut up. Importantly, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I'm J.A. I'll catch you guys next time. Salute. Man, enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday. Go have some fun too.